Hi there and welcome to the ukestuff channel and welcome to this tutorial video for the play-along videos of Butter by BTS. Now what we're going to do in this video is first of all we're going to look at the chords you need for GCEA soprano concert or tenor ukulele. Then we'll take a look at the chords you need for baritone DGBE ukulele. Then we'll talk about some strumming ideas. Now don't forget you can actually use the slider bar down here to skip ahead the chapters of this video that matter to you. And if you like the chords that you see in the song, you can actually find this chord chart or the tabs at ukestuff.info. Uketabs is a collaborator with this channel. And also, if you want to support the work, first of all, you can like the video. Second, you can subscribe to the channel. And third, if you ever want to make a donation and buy me a coffee to say thank you for doing this work, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/ukestuff at any time. All right, now let's take a look at the chords needed to play the song Butter on soprano, concert, or tenor GCEA ukulele. I'll be using this instrument. This is my Flight Spirit concert ukulele. It's a wonderful instrument. On their Royal series, it's made out of solid acacia. All right, the first chord you need is the G chord. Then you'll need the C chord. Then you'll need the D chord. You can play D however it works for you. I always put my first finger at the top of the third string, second fret, and then my other two fingers around it, sort of like a V, almost like playing a G7 chord over there. That just works better for me. Some people want to go all fingers in a row. Some people want to do two fingers. Some people want to do one finger. Whatever works for you, just don't reach around with your thumb. The next chord is the E minor chord. Always plant that first finger on the first string, second fret. That'll make that E minor very easy. And then the A minor chord. And those are the 5 chords you need to play Butter by BTS on soprano, concert, or tenor GCEA ukulele. Now let's take a look at baritone. All right, for baritone ukulele, I'll be using this instrument. This is my Flight NUB 310 baritone ukulele. As a note, this instrument ships in GCEA tuning, so if you want to tune it like a baritone, you have to buy other strings and tune it appropriately. I am running living water strings. They are all fluorocarbon, so I don't have to deal with the squeak. I don't like the squeak of a metal baritone string or even a low G tuned GCEA instrument. That's just a personal preference. Nothing wrong with it. It's just something that I don't like playing. So let's take a look at the chords you need. The first chord is the G chord. Then the C chord. Then the D chord. The E minor chord. And the A minor chord. And those are the 5 chords you need to play Butter by BTS on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's take a look at strumming. Now on the play-along videos, I purposely avoid giving strumming patterns most of the time. Not only is there no right answer, sometimes teachers want to define the pattern that they want their students to play, and if I do offer a strumming suggestion, often I'll get a comment that says, no, that's not right, even though there is no right answer. So with all that understood, these are just suggestions if you can't find a pattern that you like on your own. Now, the first thing is at the beginning of the song, and what I like to do is actually kind of get off the chord. So I'm just playing, simple downstrokes, but I let go after each chord. It sort of mutes the strings a little bit, and that's one thing that I do at the beginning. So one thing you can try doing is just playing down strums and then lifting your fingers up off the strings, but not completely, and stopping the sound. That's one thing that you can do. Now getting into this pattern of C, D, E minor, C, D that happens along the song, the first thing you can do is you can just play down strums, and you can lift off on those strings or hold it, doesn't matter. This is one thing you can do. That's one option. If you lift off, it sounds like this a little bit. Like that. Another thing you can do is you can play fast down strums like this. That would work as well. Another thing you can do is play down up on each beat, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. works as well. Now, if you want to go into something a little more advanced, you can get into a chuck. So that would be... Now, if you have never played a chuck before, that's a whole separate skill, and there are a ton of videos by a ton of people on YouTube showing you how to play a chuck. In theory, a chuck is nothing more than your fingers hitting the strings and your palm stopping the sound. That wasn't a good example. It creates a very percussive sound on the strings, and it only occurs on a downbeat. Now, there are other ways to mute the strings. In fact, we talked about lifting up on the strings earlier in this video. That's another kind of mute. So this is known as chunking, chucking, or a palm mute with the right hand. So what you do on this case would be down, chuck, up, chuck, up. It's sort of an island strum, down, down, up, down, up, but the second and fourth beats with that chuck effect. Down, chuck, up, chuck, up, down, chuck, up, chuck, up. And that can work really well through the song with a percussive feel too. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that as well. So that's another option for you. And you might even yet hear something different. But if you use the chords you see in the song and any of these strumming patterns, you'll have something that works for what you can play of Butter by BTS. All right, thanks so much for joining me for this video. I hope you're having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more uke stuff for you.